Hey, what's up everyone, and we're back with some Freelancer, a very old game from my past which I played non-stop as a kid, loving the space combat and the general kind of theming of it being a freelancer out in space doing what you want. Same kind of time as Firefly and shows like that, and I finally managed to get it to work on Windows 10, which is good, also for recording, though might still be some bugs in the work, so we'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to try to do as many episodes as I can, for as long as it does work, with this first episode being the longest at about 25-30 minutes.
Roger that. All systems show green. SA-14, you're cleared for departure.
Acknowledge Freeport 7. We'll see you in about 2 weeks.
So this is Freeport 7.
SA-14, we're picking up unknown contacts on long-range sensors. We're dispatching a fighter wing to escort you out of the system. Godspeed.
This is the beginning of the game's movie.
Navy Command, this is Freeport 7. We're picking up some strange readings on the long-range sensors.
Alert! Unknown ships have breached the defense perimeter. Man all station!
Well, there goes Freeport 7. Though thankfully, that appears to be an escape pod on the right.
President Jacoby has asked the LSF to investigate the sudden destruction of Freeport 7. No word yet on whether it was accidental or a deliberate attack. The first handful of survivors arrived on Manhattan this morning.
There's our boy. Brown trousers. Brown jacket. Glorious Captain Archer-esque face.
We're here for medical. Is there anyone seriously injured?
One. Inside.
Not too worried about the person injured inside though, I'm just kind of like, yeah, he's inside. Doesn't bother me. So this is Manhattan. But in space!
Make sure he lives. He owes me some credits.
Your concern is touching. We'll do everything we can. It may take a while.
I need those credits. Make sure he lives.
Officially, the Liberty Security
Our character
Force
Trent
maintains
is,
there is no proof Freeport 7's destruction was deliberate, but sources inside the LSF say they suspect the dangerous criminal organization, the Order.
Well, that's
We'll keep you
ominous.
up to date as the story develops.
Watch this transition though, this seamless transition to gameplay. And there it is. Look at that, beautiful. We're already in the game. Admittedly, we still have a few cutscenes to go, but I think perhaps our best place to go would be the bar. Guess it's a gingy place. I assume this is also one of many bars in Manhattan. They don't just all operate off the same bar.
A Sidewinder Fang.
All we have is Liberty Ale, friend.
Fine.
Oh, but I really
Name's
like
Jimbo
Sidewinder.
Zane. She's a tough one.
Oh, why's that?
She's LSF. All business. If it's a job you're wanting, that is. On the other hand, if you're looking for something more...
Well, the only thing I'm looking for right now is this drink.
I know you.
No, I don't think so.
The news. I saw your face on the news. You're one of the Freeport 7 survivors, aren't you?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty bad out there. You know, you're lucky to be alive.
Huh.
This one's on me, friend. It's the good stuff.
Why?
Because it's not every day a man has the chance to start again, huh? To your good fortune and liberty, sir.
Well, it can't get any worse.
So Freeport 7 was outside of Liberty Space,
Thanks.
and Manhattan, Pittsburgh, and so on are all inside of Liberty Space, as I understand it. Could be entirely wrong, but yeah. So when you're on a base or a planet, you have that row of icons at the top, and those are different parts of the planet itself. It's typically the same for every planet. There'll be a bar, a storage place, there'll be a weapons dealer, a ship dealer, and so on. And then in a room specifically, you'll see you can talk to this person. It gives you a description of what faction they represent and their name. So that's Liberty Police, Captain Joe Nicholson, Deep Space Engineering, Kent Raffray, and then we have Junko Zane. Star missions are typically ones where it's story or quest related. Let's talk to Kent.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
What do you have for me?
Never seen you here before. New guy?
Yeah, I suppose.
I see. I work for Deep Space Engineering. We may not own this place, but we do have a sizable stake in its operation. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
All right. Give me the details.
Fine. This is what I heard.
As you may have been able to tell, not only from the fact that it was the most, like, exposition meets hello, agent player, this is blank detail. You're going to hear that one a lot, but bars are a good place to find rumors because they'll sometimes have information such as this, where, say, well, let's read this one. DSE is an important part of the machinery of Liberty Power in Sirius, so you will see that we have an adequate protection within her space. Unfortunately, many of our trade lane and jump gate construction projects are found far outside the safety of Liberty, where our affairs can often fall victim to pirates and vandals. So that typically suggests that if you go to these far-off projects, that you might be able to get jobs that include protecting them, or alternatively, if you start getting a bad reputation, you might be able to be approached by the pirates in order to join their missions against these projects.
Good to know. Thanks.
That's great. Good luck.
But typically, the faction they represent, they'll give you rumors related to that.
Pilot, need some help?
Have anything for me?
Never seen you here before. New guy?
You bet.
Well, it is possible I have what you're looking for. Name?
Trent's the name.
I see. I work for the Liberty Police. This is our base. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
Yeah? What's up?
Okay, here's what's going on.
Yeah, so Freeport 7 was in Sigma, which is not in Liberty Space, so it's difficult for then Liberty to go in and be like, no, this is fine. Enough people from every house died on Freeport 7 that whoever did this is likely to be hunted down and killed before they can be tried. Yeah, blowing up Freeport 7 was big, apparently, in general, because it was a place where everyone was.
Good to know. Thanks.
That's great. Good luck.
Something to note as well is that my name is Trent in this game. That's just it.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't have nearly enough people.
Junie, the environment has changed. Well, with groups like the Order taking more and more liberties, indeed now threatening our profits, some in the government feel that we need to increase our patrols in these areas.
You Junko Zane?
Yes?
I believe you have business to discuss.
Wait!
I will leave this matter in your capable hands.
It's a G-man right there.
The bartender said you work for the Liberty Security Force.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
What kind of ship do you have?
I lost mine on Freeport 7.
I see. Are you staying in Liberty long?
I've got a friend who was injured in the attack. He's in medical. I'll be staying at least until he's released.
Well, as it happens, I could use a good freelancer, Mr. Trent. I'll be in the equipment room later. You can meet me there. Oh, and if we are going to work together, call me Junie.
Junie. Alright, time to go to the equipment dealer. That might look like this one, but this is the ship dealer. That's why I made that mistake several times around. I was like, oh, she's got a ship. I'll head to the ship dealer. But no, the equipment dealer.
Hello?
And there's my first ship.
I'm pleased to see you. Are you ready to work for the LSF, Mr. Trent?
It's just Trent. And yeah, I'm here to see what you have to offer.
Well, I found this ship for you. It's very basic, and you won't have jump access yet, but it should be good enough for now. This assignment will be easy. All you have to do is babysit a convoy of food and medical supplies. You'll be hooking up with the escort CO King. I'll tell him to expect you. That is, of course, if you're interested.
So yeah, escort a convoy of food and medical supplies from Fort Bush, which is just outside Manhattan, to Planet Pittsburgh, which is, I think, 2 jumps away. Mission's commanding officer Michael King, who will be a stellar companion for this mission, is waiting to rendezvous in space. LSF Intel has classified this mission as low risk. Pirate attacks are considered possible. So this is the general mission briefing that you'll receive on pretty much any mission in general. Big thing to look out for are the difficulty and the reward. Everything else is just kind of fluff.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Good, better get going. I'll have your ship moved immediately. All you'll have to do is go to the landing pad and launch. King will be waiting for you near the docking ring in space, okay? I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, because this game is rather old, as you might be able to tell, there's no option for subtitles or anything of the sort. So, for the sake of when there's cutscenes going on, I'm just going to try to keep my comments till the end, so that if you do want to listen to the cutscenes, you can, without me jabbering on in the meantime. In the meantime, let's launch to space. To space. So this is the mission briefing. It'll show you typically a map of your current surroundings as well as the objectives they're in. And then just a rebriefing.
You must be Trent. I'm King, the CO of this mission. I contacted the lead transport of the convoy. They've completed pre-launch checks and are ready to go. Should be an easy run from here to Fort Bush, and then on to Pittsburgh. Ready?
It's good to meet you, King. Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
That's the Donau, Admiral Schultzky's flagship. He's visiting Manhattan to attend a high-level meeting with President Jacoby. Keep your distance.
Newark Station, this is RNC Donau, requesting clearance to dock with your station. Over.
Affirmative, Donau. You are cleared for docking point 6. Liberty welcomes you and Admiral Schultzky. Donau, be advised, we're picking up unknown contacts. Advise caution.
Understood, Newark. All escorts, power up weapons.
Affirmative. Ready to engage.
Roger. Tracking incoming ships.
Unidentified ships. This is Newark Station. You are entering restricted space. Alter course at once or we will open fire.
Newark, do not interfere. We're here to protect the president. Schultzky's a traitor. All escorts, open fire.
Red alert. The Donau is hit. Launch all rescue.
And we're into gameplay. It's time to take down the Order.
Oh my god.
So the gameplay is just a bit harder to manage, but essentially you are a third-person ship, and using several buttons to orientate yourself, as shown here, you must destroy the other ships. So for me, that involves moving the reticule into the plus marker, which is where their ship will be when the missiles reach that point. All good.
Engage the enemy.
Done. Moving on, Xavier Stone, you're mine.
Newark, we need reinforcements. Interceptors are en route. The Colorado and its escort are inbound.
So this is the main element of the game, is the space battles, which are actually still really enjoyable even now. everything it gets upgraded towards the end. Your weapons, you get missile launchers, you get larger ships in general, you get more powerful. But there is an element of preference to it, so.
We read you. Radar is clear. SAR, report. Did you pick up any survivors?
Negative, Newark. We're continuing our sweep.
To all utility ships in the area, scan for survivors. All other vessels, return to normal duty, but stay alert. Trent, there's nothing more we can do here. The transports are waiting at Fort Bush. I've uploaded a waypoint to your neural net. Just fly toward it.
Yeah, so these are waypoints. Well, sorry, this is a waypoint. These are like transport gates, I suppose.
I can't believe it. How did they get this close to Manhattan without being detected? All right, we've reached the trade lane. Engaging activation sequence. Trent, you go first.
I will go first. Trade lane, that's what they're called. They're basically just like highways, I guess, that accelerate your movement throughout space between different points. It's not typically advised to go the long way through lots of pockets of empty space, but sometimes through like asteroid fields coming up, you can find some stuff.
We're only taking it as far as Fort Bush. If we kept going, we'd reach the jump gate to the Colorado system.
Noise. And there is his transport.
This is LSF Patrol Gamma 6.
Let's go into formation with them.
Escort you to Pittsburgh, over.
Roger, Gamma 6. This is the USV Brant. Pre-launch checks have been completed.
Trent, take up a position near the transport. Use the formation maneuver to link up with the convoy.
Check. This is transport leader. All ships are in position and we show green status. We heard the news about Schultzky. What happened?
The planetary defense grid was offline and the Order managed to break through. They took out the Donau with their first missile salvo. We never had a chance to stop them. Looked like the Order was determined to keep Schultzky from meeting the President. Hard to believe that this could happen. We better get going.
Let's hope for the best. Several convoys have come under attack in recent weeks. The rogue problem has gotten out of control in this area.
Don't worry, that's why we're here.
Activation sequence completed. Lane jump initiated.
So the rogues are like the space pirates for the Liberty area, I believe.
Looking good so far.
Alert! Trade lane disruption detected.
And here they come. And now we're fighting in this massive, like, debris asteroid field.
Damn it! Trent, get your weapons ready. This could get rough. There! Rogues! Trent, break and attack. We've got to keep them away until the trade lane comes back up.
So even though the Liberty mission currently has you fighting the rogues, depending on what you do later on in the game, when it gives you a bit more freedom, you could end up being a rogue and just kind of playing the game, though admittedly not the story, as a space pirate. So I love that freedom that it has. Oh, that was a crash. I love the freedom that it gives you in that regard, in that you are precisely what the game says, which is a freelancer. Nice got you. Just chasing them at the moment. There we go. That was a little tractor beam I threw out the back. Quick button press with a B. Bam, go. Come on, you Craig Burns. Almost. There we go.
Last one. We better get out of here
Great at
before
this.
more of them show up.
Okay, let's go meet up with the brand again.
Couldn't agree more. The trade lane is
more are
back
coming.
up. Wait! Radar shows new targets. Gamma 6, we have to make a run for it.
We'll cover you.
Okay, I only see two rogues. We could probably take down two rogues.
Everybody stay on course. Trent, do not engage the pirates. We have to get the convoy out of here.
I'm doing it. I'm in convoy. There is only two of them though. We could definitely take two of them. Oh. Oh no, okay, I think more are coming. Oh yes. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go to Pittsburgh. Or unknown planet. I feeling it's Pittsburgh. And made it.
We made it! Everybody in one piece?
Barely. That was close. Thanks for getting us here in one piece, Gamma 6. We almost didn't make it.
A situation we're soon to fix. The rogues were better equipped than we expected, but we got what we came for. Thanks for playing the bait.
Now it's your turn to reel him in, King. We're gonna unload our cargo. Remember our bargain.
I'm transferring the payment to your neural net account.
Understood. Transport leader out.
Hey, King, what's going on? You'll see soon enough. Go ahead and land on Pittsburgh. I'll meet you on the surface.
Now we get to talk with the planet. And be pilot level 1, which means we can get ships, more equipment, the general gimmickry. It was interesting though, King and the transport leader basically saying, wow, that worked precisely as we wanted. Meanwhile, Trent just assumed it was a transport mission,
You'll find
but
Pittsburgh to be remarkably unexciting, Trent. That's the mining operation. Not much to look at. A lot of rocks, smoke, and fire. But what it lacks in class, it more than makes up for in cheap drinks. Send your ship down on one of the landing pads over there.
having never been to Pittsburgh, I don't know if that's just a cheap hit. Whether that is not true at all.
Nice job, Trent. Now I believe I owe you some credits.
Hey, King. Did you know it was gonna get hot out there?
We're not done yet. We're just waiting for the others.
What others?
We've suspected for some time now that the Order has had ties to organized crime and Liberty. They may even be hiding a secret base. I think we're onto something here, and I've called for backup. We could really use you out there, Trent.
All right, but this had better be worth it.
It will be. I promise you. Trent, now that you have a little scratch, I'd look into outfitting that pile of junk you're flying. Try the equipment dealer over there. He always has good deals. I'll see you in space.
God bless that glorious mustache. And hey, we have a little scratch. Let's try the equipment dealer. He always has good deals. Whether that's true, I don't know. What we got? We're gonna get, like, javelin missiles. So, javelin missiles should general damage, eraser missiles do more damage to shields. And stalker missiles do generally less damage to everything. Although it seems to be quicker. Okay, it tracks better. And then stalker missiles. Mine actually is alright, but it uses more energy. That's another thing to worry about, is that you have a certain amount of cargo and you have a certain amount of energy, so... how much have I got? I think I've got 2,500? Something like that. Oh, no. Is that a comma or a dot? Am I worth $9.6 or $9,650? If I got like... Oh no, 2,500. Oh, because my ship is probably worth much more. Okay, let's see. These are better than the Justices. I might get 2 of these and a Javelin. Can I afford that? 1,500 to that. Yeah, should be. Oh, that's my 3rd gun. Okay, so I can get... If I drop a Justice, then I can get a Javelin. Drop this, and I can get another Starbeam. Do I need to buy missiles as well? I do need to buy missiles, okay. Let's get 20. Just load up on missiles. I've only got 1, but it should be alright. Right, what was the next quest? It was to meet King in space. Cool. Might as well do that then. Up, up, and away! Right. Seeing as we have effectively gotten to the 25-minute mark, what we shall do is continue this mission in the next one. Let's just have a look quickly. We'll have a look at the objective next time.
There you are.
We will try the next one.
4 LSF wings from Fort Bush are searching the debris field for the rogue base. They've already taken prisoners. I'm uploading the coordinates for our search pattern. We'll rendezvous with another wing of fighters for our patrol. Hold on, there they are.
We shall find them next time.